What's up, guys? Has anybody joined in yet? I don't see any comments. Y'all can see. Hey, for the replay, just an FYI, me and my friend Clint over here, you see, he's right there. He's trying to get his pole together. But we have come out here we're on the Coosa River. We're in Ohatchee, just south. I think well, we're just south of Neil Henry Lake. So we're on the Coosa River side. So if you look back here, I got out and 4 jugs all trapped in this river, and the current's moving. I don't know if they're turning the turbines or what. I don't know, but the current's moving pretty good. Let's see. Got Danny on the line, so I'm trying to see comments while I'm doing this. That's why I had to put my spectacles on. But this is what it looks like. I was going to do this at like 8 o'clock, but I decided, I was like, um, it's just gonna be too dark. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see me. In fact, excuse me. I was reading comments. My glasses are fogging up. So let's see here. So y'all can see there. I'm fixing to flip y'all around and show y'all Clint. See, look at how good the sky looks. We're about to cook burgers. Let's see. LJ Outdoors says, "Do you have any deer on camera?" Well, that would be yes. I put the beef pellets out last night and put the camera's been on it probably 24 hours, and man of God says, "Where you at?" So I am on the Coosa River, just south of Neil Henry Lake. Right here, if you can see, if you look back in the background, there's the dam right there, and the current's flowing pretty good. So there's the dam right there. So, but yeah, that's where I am. What we did is I made a giant mistake and just didn't take the truck and pull the boat up here. We took this boat upriver all the way from Cropwell, Alabama. What did it take us, about 3 hours? 3.5 hours. He drove the whole way. I didn't do nothing but screw off and play on the phone and enjoy the good scenery out here, because the drive up here on the river is actually pretty nice. It's not, once you get north of that lake, up Logan Martin Lake, once you get north of that lake, it's just like there is, sparse houses. There's just not many houses, it's just beautiful outdoors all the way. So it says, let's see, LG Outdoors says, "I'm the one that hunts across the power line from you. I never knew you had a YouTube channel." Love watching your videos. Well, I sure appreciate that. If you're hunting across the power line from me, I really, hey, send a deer my way. How about that? Can you do that? If you see a big giant, I mean a 130 inch buck, just pass it on up and let him come my way. He can come get on my beef pellets, and I can take him on out for you, and I can send you a picture. If that would just be awesome. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, hey, if you're hunting over there, hey, good luck this season. I hope you kill a big one. There's a few big ones out there. I wouldn't say there's many. They're just not that. There's a lot of deer. There's for sure a lot of deer. Last night I looked outside, and before I got my beef pellets for the year, I went and got 2 bags of them. I'll probably end up getting 10 bags probably by the end of the season, if not more. But I made a video of like Rocky Balboa training for a fight. I was in Walmart, and I got I got a salt block or a mineral block, and I was exercising with it, and and I was I was in the hunting section, acting like I was punching on the hunting wear, like the jackets and what have you. And anyway, so I bought I bought 3 bags of corn just for that video, and I made the video during Walmart. So that being said, I've been throwing out the corn, and I only got half a bag left now. And the deer, I had a button. Let's see, I had a button buck, and then a small. I mean, he had nubs about that tall, little bitty, just above the hairline spike in the yard yesterday afternoon, about maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon, pretty early. It was absolutely before 4 o'clock. And then after they left, I spooked them, and they didn't really run, but I did spook them. And I stepped out on the back porch, and I got that. So, and then I just froze. And LJ Outdoor says, I can send you some bucks I have on camera. One's really big. You might have him on camera. Hopefully, you, me, or my granddad will get a chance. Hey, one of us, hopefully, I'm not going to say that I'm not going to wish that I get him, but hey, I'm all for, if he's a mature buck, he needs, probably needs to be taken out anyway, so another buck can take his place. I'm real big on not wiping out the deer, but these mature deer, hey, they got to go, because they'll another deer can come up in their spot and they can raise up another year or so, and then you can take him out too. So it's good, just good management. But I have not been shooting the does around my house. I just don't do that. I'm not saying I wouldn't do that, but the neighbor on one side, the guy that owns the land on 61, he owns the land up to me. He's a big meat hunter, so I do not shoot those does. I don't shoot the spikes. I don't shoot anything little at all. He takes care of that. So I'd rather the deer just be there. Darren, thank you so much for joining. I'm glad I texted you. Let's see. Any spots deep enough for you to troll on the river, or did you guys stop? We did not stop. We came all the way here because we had to go so far, and I was told by someone to come up here behind the lock and dam and strike fish, but it just does not act deep enough for me. I mean, I'm no stripe expert, don't get me wrong. I am definitely not an expert on strike fishing. I go with the flow and take advice from other people. But we have minnows. We stopped and got minnows, and I got some catfish bait on the bottom, and the jugs I've got the jugs out there. Let's see, you can see the jugs trailing us, but you can tell just looking back there how the jugs are trailing behind the boat, and the boat is stationary. We anchored out. I got 50 foot of line out there holding this boat down. And then we got another anchor out the back here to keep us from swaying. But yeah, and I've got 3 lines out behind me. 2 lines has got minnows on them. One's got a bobber on it, just trailing up on the top water. And then I got another one trailing on the bottom with a minnow. And then I got another one I put hot dogs. And if you watch my videos, LJ, if you watch my videos, any of y'all watch my videos, you know that I'm kind of partial to grape Kool-Aid soaked in a hot dog. I've had really good luck in the past, and I actually videoed a while back. I proved that you can catch a big catfish on that. I caught one. I don't even know how much, because I didn't have a scale with me, but it was 25 or 30 pounds. It was big. But I proved it on video that works, and it does. I've always had good luck with that combination. Darren says, glad to be here. Congratulations. This is my very first live stream, and I'm gonna keep it short. Hey, about 7:30, we'll cut this off, and y'all will probably be here. Y'all will tired of listening to me talk anyway. But yeah, grape Kool-Aid and hot dogs. That I'm telling you, and you can go to Walmart and you can get. Look, I did a short the other day. You can get a pack of 8 hot dogs or 10, however many comes in a pack. I think it might be 10, but anyway, 10 hot dogs for $1, and a pack of grape Kool-Aid is 42 cents at Walmart. So for $1.42, you got catfish bait. You can't get any cheaper than that if you're going to buy it. I mean, you could absolutely go out and cast net and grab you up some bait and cut them up or whatever, get some cut bait, but it's just hard to beat that. You know, $1.42, and you got bait for 2 or 3 people. And anyway, just an FYI, me and Clint, we're gonna be out here. Excuse me. We're gonna be out here fishing all night. We're gonna camp out on this boat. I'm probably gonna try to get a some film. I don't know how well the film's gonna work at night, but in Jesus Christ, I don't know who you are, but apparently you must know me. It says you look like you miss switching cars. Sometimes I miss switching cars. Sometimes I miss the railroad. Douglas Coon says, good luck tonight. Thank you so much, Doug. I really appreciate it. I don't see my jugs moving around yet, like anything's bobbing, but there were people, a couple of people out here fishing when we first pulled up, but looks like everybody's gone but us. We'll be here all night. And it's a 3.5 hour trek to get back to the dock. Anyway, we've got to make the best of it. I'd like to catch a stripe. But if not, we'll probably catch a catfish. And if this looks like we're not gonna be catching anything right here, there's a bridge behind us. We'll back up to that bridge and see what's around that bridge. Any structure in the water is always pretty good. Danny, yes, I have Kool-Aid on my hot dogs, and these jugs back here, that's what's on them. So we'll see how it goes. Always had good. Jordan, it was good to meet you today. Everybody, Jordan Miller in the chat delivered my mail today. He's the substitute. He's not the regular. There's a woman that does it regular. But she did not show. I guess she was off vacation, or I don't know, whatever. But I really appreciate it, Jordan, you delivering my mail.
You scared off.
Do what?
You scared off.
I did. I didn't scare her off. But yeah, kick them. That's right. Kick them. Man, I hadn't even said that. I have not said kick them, and I couldn't tell you the last. Gosh, man, it's been a long time. Would you believe that I've been gone from the railroad for 5 years? That's a long time. It's a long time. I don't see anything moving back there. Do what?
I put a bell on mine.
That's a good idea. I don't have a bell. I might need a bell, especially out here in the dark. But you can tell that current, my pole right there in the corner, it's doing this number. It's just pulling with the current, just kind of pulling like that. Now I've got a weight on it, and I've got one of those Kool-Aid hot dogs. Do I miss it? Talking about, yes, I do miss it sometimes. I do miss the railroad. I don't miss the politics in the yard office. For those of you who don't know, the ones that don't know, the railroad, at least at one time, I don't know what they got now, but they had 38,000 employees, that's a large company. And once they get so big, you kind of lose humanity. You just become a number. And I was sitting in the yard master seat. I was the yard master for almost 5 years. And anyway, I saw a lot of the inner workings of what went on in that yard office, and it would just be so, the politics of the corporate politics are just crazy. I definitely don't miss that part. Let's see, I was looking for catfish bales for the end of my rod at Walmart. I don't think they carry anymore. I don't know. I don't know if they carry them or not. I just don't know. Hey, I will say this. For a catfish rod, you can get, and I don't have a bunch of expensive stuff. I mean, I just don't. I've got one really nice bait caster rod and reel. I don't even have it out here with me tonight, but the bells. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, here we go. Just so y'all know, a Zebco 404, which I think that has like a 12 or 15 pound test line. It's not, you know, it's bigger than a 33. But I bought a Zebco 404 and a rod combination on Amazon Prime Day for $11. And that's the one I'm fishing with right now. I got one, that's one of them that's over there. And for $11, man, you just can't beat that because you know, you can definitely drop some money in rod and reels and fishing and tackle and all kinds of stuff that, I mean, you can't beat those old Zebco. And I know they're made in China now. It ain't like the old ones. The old ones last just literally like forever. But you just can't beat that as far as, you know, the price for what you get. So that's just kind of how I roll with that. I would like to have some more expensive stuff, but you know, my bait caster, it's a good one. Man, I'm out here with my old Zebco stuff. You know, just, it works fine for me for what I do. I'm not a professional bass fisherman. Let's see, Will says, you can get deals at Bass Pro starting are $90. What deal? Let's see. Yeah, using Darren says he's using his old Zebco coffee grinders. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right, man. Just grind just like that. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Leave down, hey Will, in the comments, what starts at $90? He said you can get damn deals at Bass Pro are $90 starting. I guess, you know, some of the, I don't know, I guess he's talking about some of the upper scale rods and reels, I guess. Yes, absolutely. Hey, if y'all could, you know, I don't know how many people we got on right now. Maybe 6 or 8, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. But hit the hit that like button because the bigger combos. So yeah. Hey, my son, he's got a rod and reel. I think he paid about $350 for it. And I'm out here with $11. I'm just saying. You just, at least for me personally, I don't need a $350 rod and reel. I just don't. And hey, maybe one day I'll be in that position to where I can do that. But I don't think it's gonna make me catch any more fish. It just, at least not the way 10 people, thanks Darren. I don't think that's gonna make me catch any more fish, because now if I was a professional bass fisherman, now I might need that extra edge. But that ain't my thing. My thing, I like to catch crappie. I'm a brim fisherman. I'm old school. I like crickets, and I like to catfish. My My friend Danny that's on here, he is a professional bass fisherman. That is not me. He's probably got all the cool gear, all the cool stuff. I ain't got none of that. I'm just old school. And because that's just how I grew up. We grew up, you know, I remember we fished with cane poles. That's spend the money on bait and not the rods. Hey, you know, hey, you can't go wrong with $1.42. You just can't. Hot dogs and Kool-Aid. Just can't go wrong. And I like worms. Oh, by the way, I didn't do it this year, and I know I had planned on doing it. If y'all have watched my stuff in the past, I had planned on making a worm bed. And I got a friend of mine gave me an old freezer. It was an upright freezer, but I turned it down on its side, and I was going to cut some holes in it and put screen on it and make a actual worm bed. When I was a kid, I used to sell bait. That was kind of how I made my money. And I went around to the local stores. My dad helped me, of course. But I did. I sold worms. I had 2 big giant worm beds. One was red wigglers, and because I had them separated. And then my other bed was Louisiana pinks. And man, I had some pinks. Man, they were my pinks were 8-10 inches long, every bit of it. And every now and then I'd probably catch one. Maybe not a foot, but big giant. I mean, big, round, long worms. Those Louisiana pinks was you'd have to cut them in half to put them on a hook because they just take up so much space. You better test those brakes, punk, or they're gonna fire you. That's right. Hey, when I was down at the railroad, I'll tell you a quick story. We're 7:27. I'm gonna get off here in 3 minutes. And I really just, from the bottom of my heart, thank y'all so much for joining me. 10 people on my very first live, you know, and I just hit 10,000 subscribers not long ago. So I really, really appreciate every single one of y'all. But quick story for the railroad, and it's getting dark on me too. I got fired for I got fired for 20 days one time because I didn't say I was on the east side of the rail or the west side of the rail. And I was doing a set off. For those that don't know, I was on a train that had to work, and I had to set cars off in a particular spot, pick up cars, and then we're going to go on to Montgomery, or I forgot if we was going north or south. But anyway, long story short, they started a rule, 14 people. Thank y'all so much, all 14 people. Hey, hit that like button, smash that like button. You know, I'd like to do another live. If this is successful, hey, we'll do it again. But anyway, long story short, the boss was hiding in the bushes watching me, and I did not say I did all the moves correctly. Everything was good, didn't hurt nothing. Everything was done to perfection. But I didn't say I was on the east side or the west side of the rail when he went to back up. And he come out of the bushes on me and fired me for 20 days. And I spent 20 days on the street because of that. Here's the kicker. I took those 20 days and I enjoyed myself, and I went deep sea fishing. And I caught a 65-pound amberjack while I was deep sea fishing. And to my friend, the boss that fired me for 20 days, I texted him a picture of me and that fish. And apparently he didn't appreciate that. I'm just saying. He didn't really like that. All right, guys, it's 7:29. I'm going to get off of here in 1 minute. Thanks again. All right, Darius Mann. Big support friend. Jordan from the post office met you today and told me about your channel. Love it. Darius, I really appreciate, I really appreciate everybody that watches. Look, from the bottom, I cannot believe that anybody even watches what I do. That's, Darren will tell you. Hey, y'all go, for the people that don't know, Mayhem Country Living in the chat, he is a YouTuber. And he's a lot bigger than I am, and he puts out a lot of cool content, and he's got more knowledge than I do. So hey, go check him out, and go give him some love. Watch some of his videos. All right, guys, 7:30. I'm getting off of here. Jordan, appreciate it, man of God. Darren, thank you. Darius, Will, in Jesus Christ. I know you know me, but I don't, from your handle. I don't know. Man of God, Will, thanks for joining me. Danny, everybody that's watching. Jordan, let's see. And I'm going back in the Doug, I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna spin you around. Sign us off, Clint.
Have a good one now.
Thank y'all again. All right, bye.